Previously on Cradle to the Grave. Bed made blueprints to correct the size of the vertical hexagons in Cradle. He tried setting smaller goals to complete tasks, and even automated a temporary quick wire setup. Isn't he dreamy?
Ooh, you know what I want to do? I want to unlock and build myself a rebar gun. I did not like fighting that spider several episodes back. That was not cool. Not cool. Well, we almost have enough. Let's grab more reinforced iron plates out of the dimensional depot. And I lost my train of thought. Alien megafauna. Boom. I don't think I have a equipment workshop anymore. That's funny. Not funny, haha, but like, what am I doing with my life funny? Rebar gun. Oh, sweet, I can already build one. And we'll build an extra one in case I die. You know, somebody had commented on one of the videos that I think I made Blade Runners or a parachute or something like that, and I said, like, I'll make one for good measure for the chest. And they reminded me that you keep your equipment now. And I thought I turned that off. But I don't know, I haven't died yet actually, so. No, keep equipment. Keep everything, I don't want that. Keep nothing. Yeah, it looks like keep equipment is default now, so I'm okay with that. Alright, we have a rebar gun now. Which is super, super duper cool and super handy. And I kind of want to try out, I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure I have played with any of the other ammos, really. Like, I don't think it was important to me when they were released to try it out. So I'm eager to try that as... Oh no, our power. Well, that's going to be a good segue into the main bulk of this episode, which is going to be, it's time to build a coal power plant. Okay, it's been several days since I've played. I'm sorry for the lack of video and hiding in my hole. I haven't been very chatty on Discord or anything. I have been incredibly busy with real life work. But that all ended yesterday, so yeah. I remember the last time I filmed, I did a little part and I said something, I don't remember what I said. And then the power went out and we had a power outage. So I thought, hey, it's time to do coal. And it is. It is time to do coal. I went and did get some more biomass just now and put it in here. I got a little bit of wood, a little bit of leaves. And what I need to do is put enough solid biofuel in enough of these machines to get enough power on to run these machines. And what I should have done, and I always forget to do this, but right over here I should have a first splitter come off to a power generator right here and put these on a separate power grid. So this is first come, first served. 4 megawatts for these. So what I want to do is put a smart splitter in, but I don't have smart splitters. So let's just see if these solid bio, oh my gosh, I'm having a mare. Let's just see if putting these 4 in gets us enough power. I think it will. Not sure it will, but I think it will. And then we're going to run over and try to put a coal plant together. I've been kind of dragging my feet on this because I don't have a design in mind. The closest inspiration I have right here was posted on my Discord in the inspirations folder by Jocko, who, funny enough, Jocko is also the person that always reminds me that I should do this power trick. Put the splitter right here and have a separate power grid for those. And we'll get that set up. Okay, so this should feed itself, yeah, and get going. Perfect. There, so now we can concentrate on the task at hand, which is building a new automated power plant that is coal. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to build it at the lake where everybody in the Undergrass Fields seems to go to build their first coal power plant. Right here. And let's see what are these must be temp ones, yeah. Normal, 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 normal. So with 2, 4, 6, 8 power shards, we can double these, overclocking them to get 120 each one. So we'll have 480 coal. 480 coal, is that right? Yes. Yes, it is. So that's 8 times 4, 32 coal generators. Let's plan this out really quick. 32 of these. And then we're going to need... Oh, you know what? I don't even have copper sheets. We'll worry about that when it comes time. So for the extractors, you know, the common ratio is 8 burners to 3 extractors to 1 120 line of coal, right? But I'm probably going to build the generators up quite high and need to put pumps on them. So what I'll probably do is do 4 extractors per 8. So what is that, 16? So we need 16 fluid extractors. And then what? Then we're going to need all the pipes and stuff. So yeah, first thing we need to do is set up temporary copper again, because we never did that. So let's go do that really quick. It was right over here. Yeah, right here. So let's just jump up here, and not gonna be pretty. I don't care if it's well done. Kind of over everything I've said about going slow and going fast, and just gonna do whatever I want, to be honest, for a little while. All right, that needs to be up there because of that bush. Something just like this. Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna just keep going. So anyway, let's lay this down. We can talk about the inspirational coal power plant. I really like the curves, and I think we'll be able to do some really cool curving vertical pillar arch sides. Thinking about maybe even trying to make them parabolic. Let's make a parabola. I'm not really going to go into all of this. Isn't like a how-to. I'm not going to go into every single little detail about this right now, but if you do want to see how to do it, I am just stealing Maker Gaming's techniques. So I just literally went to his channel, searched for parabola. Isn't 32 meters? Why can't I build 33 of these? I'm gonna just build 32. Go to Maker Gaming's channel, search up parabola, and that's what I'm doing here. So we've got, let's verify, we should have our 32 walls. Yes, 32 meters. And then he suggests, and I'm going to take that advice, of painting every other wall a different color. Like so. Then we're going to take a painted beam. Wait, I forgot already how this goes. So to make the parabola, we'll do 16 beams, right? Like the first one will go from here, so the furthest back to the furthest bottom. But you'll see if I put a beam right here, it's going to block all the floor. So I'm not going to start right here at the end. So this is the bottom. This is 2 meters up. 4, 6, 8 meters up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put it onto diagonal build mode. I think, yeah. Alright, and then this is 2 more up. That, and then that, come on. Alright, I'm just gonna climb up and down, do these last little few, and then we'll have a parabola blueprint. Again, I don't really have something specific in mind with this. Like, I'm not looking to build a bunch of parabolas around, but it is something I want to toy with. And since I'm building it anyway, I figured I'd bring you along, so we're not gonna talk about it again. I'm just kidding, we'll talk about it later. You know what I could do though is double my efficiency. If you don't follow Maker Gaming, you should definitely go and check out his channel. He has a lot of cool designs that uses geometry and stuff like that. I know I talk about him a lot. And obviously a lot of you people have figured out that MG is sort of inspired by him. And funny enough, I get a lot of comments, and I've heard other people say it's funny, like, oh Maker, when MG's talking in Bed's videos, it sounds like you're reading from a script. And I think that's hilarious. He's not reading from a script, actually. He let me clone his voice, and I can make him say whatever I want. It's awesome. But I'm not set on that. Alright, let's grab our copper smelting blueprint. Let's put it right over here. The input's that far back left from where I am right now. Yeah, because these are mergers. So it'll... And the miners are right there. They'll come up right here. Let's grab a floor hole. Make this Mark II. Perfect. I keep flip-flopping on using lumen and shadows because it makes it easier to see when I don't have it on, but I've played so long without it that I really want to play with it on because it just looks so beautiful. So I'm going to try my best to add lights as fast as possible, so to the builds, so that you can still see, but I can have it dark, sort of. All right, let's overclock this to 60, and this one to 60. I love how many power shards you get now, just with the summer sloop stuff, and I just love it a ton. There. Brilliant. Alright, it's time to move these power lines. Which will just cut power to what we just built, but it's time to clean this up a little bit. I think I've mentioned it before that I want to get CRADLE done. And just over with, right? It's supposed to just be our first starter base, and then, you know, it'll probably house the hub and stuff, so we'll always come back to here. But we don't need any more factories here. Something like that. Let's grab some steps. I'm sick of not having a good way up and down. Oh, you can't zoom them up and down? Seems like an oversight. Or am I doing it wrong? Looks like maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Can you zoom them down but not up? Maybe that's the case. As I was saying, I'd like to get CRADLE done. So to get CRADLE completed, I need to get explosives unlocked. We're not going to do that this episode. Right now we're going to build coal, so we can get that Caterium node over here. So we need to rebuild all of this, the reinforced iron plates, the modular frames. I need to actually take the time and build proper factories. I was in a weird place, as we've talked about before. We're going to have to rebuild all this copper. Just don't want to do it right now. And then that's it, right? That's it for this. And then the quick wire. Nothing else will be built here. So we'll get all of these temp machines cleaned up. So yeah, once we're done building what we need to build for Cradle, then we're going to wall it off. So I'll need to come up with a cool wall design and make it a blueprint. And then we'll spread it all around, it'll be great. You know what, I don't think I have concrete being made anywhere. Better turn this on as well to keep stockpile. It's down in the... it's kind of buried down in it. Let's just crank it up. Doesn't need to go to 150 because I can't even transport that much. Something like this. Just down and dirty. You know, I said I wasn't going to just put down and dirty things, but it might just be who I am. Like, this just might be the way that I play. Because I want to build really nice factories, but then I just can't even. You know how that goes, I'm sure. And then we need to set the recipe. Alright, I got sidetracked a lot already. What am I doing? Concrete, we got done. Okay, we gotta do the copper, and then we're gonna do coal. Oh, all that started because I moved some power poles. Alright, so now we have 120 copper ingots per minute right here. So we need to make wire for cable, wire for cable, sheets. How many is that? That would be 20. And 30 is 50. So we'll do wire there, wire there. Wire here for cable, wire here for cable. Oh, what am I doing? I can just overclock these. How much does cable need again? It's 60, right, per 30, so we can put this to wire. Put 2 in here. 2 in here. So this is 30, 60, going to make 60 cable per minute. And then 15 and 15 to make 60 wire per minute, right? So that's 30, 60, 90, and then 1 for sheets, should be plenty. And then we'll have 10 left over, so we'll do sheets of this one. This will be at 50%. Perfect. Now let's split it up. Really like the new lines, the moving lines and the holograms and stuff. Really slick. Here's a little tip for you. Did you know when you're connecting stuff up like this, if you just look right here and double click, it will 95% of the time connect the belt decently well. Save you a little bit of time. All right, mark to 120. And then we need to merge the outputs of these. Oh, I hate that I can't. I feel like I used to be able to stand right here. Am I crazy? So merge right there. Container. What if I could put container? I use them enough where I should probably have them on a hotkey. I've just never ever put it on a hotkey before. Alright, now that's gotta be... This is for cable. And that one's for cable. And then we'll grab a merger. And then we'll power it up. Brilliant. No muss, no fuss. Alright, let's go fill up our inventory with all those required parts. And then we'll go and build a coal plant. Oh, and on the way to the coal plant, I was thinking, I'm pretty sure there's a few hard drives that we could go get down this area. So I think we'll kind of like loop down this way and then come back around. And I'm not gonna have enough inventory. That is frustrating. I think there's a few milestones we could probably unlock, and I think both of them give us inventory. This one does. That one does. So let's do one of these. Cable and modular frames. We should have plenty of all of that. Let's go grab modular frame. Can't wait to get hypertubes too. I'm gonna start launching myself pretty much everywhere. That's my goal anyway. Tube to tube launchings and such. Maybe have like mid-air transfers using parachute and jetpack. I like the sound of all of that. That will immediately help. Alright, we're just waiting for the freighter to come back, and it has. Oh, I probably should have realized that I didn't have all the components. There. Alright, now we can make a Xenozapper too, which is pretty cool. So make or Xenobasher, I'm not sure if I said Zapper. Let's do that. Take Zapper out of my hand. And now we've got a Xenobasher. Oh, sick. And another hand slot. I love it. I love it so much. And just like that, we finished tier 3. Do really want to get hypertubes, but we need to build a steel factory first. So I'm not sure where to put the steel factory. Maybe over in the Blue Forest or the Crater Lakes, or forgot to plug those stupid miners back in. So that whole time nothing was being generated. So that's my fault, but nothing we can do about it right now. So
Bad play